Hey, before we get started, I just need some help real quick so I can prove my wife wrong. When you watch this video, if you like it, please, subscribe, leave a comment and a like. I'll respond back to any comment that you put down there. So that way I could just rub it into her face that actually some people watch this and there's getting some subscribers. But hey, let's go ahead and get started. What's going on? Welcome to a Wuthering Waves guide video for Yinlin. In this video, I'm going to be going over everything for her, including her complete kit, best echo set, the substats for the echoes that you're going to be wanting, and just a general overview of how to play Yinlin. So just to get started here, Yinlin, her best weapon is her signature String Master. It is about 30% better than the Cosmic Ripple, which is the other 5-star weapon in the game. Besides that, if you're going to go for a 4-star weapon, the Augment is going to be her best choice. However, the Augment is a lesser version of her String Master weapon, and it is about a 30% less output in damage. All right, now for her echoes. There's 2 different sets that we can use. The first set is going to be the Moonlit Cloud set. This is going to be the main set that everybody uses as you are using her as a sub DPS. The other set, if you're going to just use her as a main DPS, you're going to want to use a Void Thunder set on her to just amplify her damage, as she's going to be the primary one on the field. However, with the Moonlit Cloud set, the reason why you're using this for a sub DPS set is just because of the 5-piece set here. It increases the next Resonator's attack by 22.5%. So with that buff included on top of her kit, she has her outro, where if you're using another Thunder person, the next Thunder person she uses is going to increase their damage by 20%. And then on top of that, you're going to get a Liberation damage amplifier by 25% for the next 14 seconds. So you're going to get a total of almost, 70% increased damage for 14 seconds the minute you switch to your next person. Now, it's very important to know this, that they did nerf her a little bit. It used to not say or until they're switched off field. So the minute that you switch from her to Calcaro, the buff only stays on him for 14 seconds. If you're only using him for 2 seconds and you want to animation cancel and switch over to Verena, that buff is going to just disappear. So you will no longer get the 14-second buff. Now for your Echo substats, what you're going to be prioritizing is you want to have crit rate, and then very important, the one that you want to stack on everything is your Residence skill. This is going to be your passive ability that once you have it on people, they constantly get attacked while she's off field. So anything that you see that has Residence skill on it, so Residence skill damage, you want that along with crit and crit damage, and then attack percentage always helps after that. So to get into her skills and just to go ahead and show you how all of this works, the most important thing about her kit is when she attacks people, she puts the little purple buff on them, and you can link this up to 4 people. So you see that we have it on all 4 of them now, and that has them linked. So now if we build up her Forte bar until we get it to full, so once we have it full, you'll notice that all of the links that we have between people, and we hold down for a heavy attack, now all those buffs, that little pink thing or the little purple thing, got bigger on them and linked. So now whenever one of them gets attacked, all of them get attacked by lightning at the same time. And this is the buff that will transfer over to other characters. So let's go find some more enemies real quick. All right, so we got our group here. Okay. So now we have our heavy attack ready because our forte bar is filled. Make sure everybody's linked. So once you use it, they'll all receive the new buff that's transferable to when you change characters. So now, when you attack any of them, they're all going to get attacked by her off field. And this is what allows you to do most of the damage through her. And then there you go. That's how you use her off damage passive, basically. All right, there we go. We got us a group over here and over here. So we're going to bring them all together. And now, you know, it's very important that we get the initial buff on all of them. So that way, when we do our heavy attack, they're all going to get the new target on them. And now, whenever I attack any of them, just with a single attack, it's hitting all of them with her off damage attack. And you can see even that guy all the way in the back is getting hit. Okay. Now, to go over her next thing that she has is going to be her outro ability. That's going to be this purple circle down here. You want to make sure you get this completely full.
What are you looking at?
Okay. So now, when you have this completely full, basically when you switch to your next character, this is how you're going to get that 14-second buff. And this is the one that was nerfed because it used to just be 14 seconds for the whole team. But now, so when you switch, you're going to do your outro skill. He does his intro, and you see this little, you got this little triangle right here. That's going to be the 14-second buff on you. And it goes away after 14 seconds. Now, if you switch characters, it just goes away right away. So you lose it. So that's why you can't, you know, a lot of people want to be doing the animation canceling. But if you do the animation canceling, then the buff is going to go away. All right. So to do the maximum damage output with this team setup is going to be, you're going to have to go in this order. It's going to be Verena, then Yinlin, and then Calcharo. So, because what's happening here, we go in here, because if you have her level 50 skill, anytime you do a heavy attack, air attack, you do your outro skill, you're going to increase the damage of your whole team by 20% of her attack for 20 seconds. And then also you can get, if the next character she heals, she'll increase that person's attack by 19% for 6 seconds, but she also does an all damage buff for another additional 15% damage for 30 seconds. So you're going to get 20% here and 15% here. And then when you switch over to Yinlin and you do her whole setup to get her passive ability onto people, and then when you go to switch off of her, when you have to have her outro filled up completely, she's going to give the next person a 20% electric boost plus a 25% residence liberation boost on top of it. Okay. Oh, and then also with Verena, if you have the Bellborn Echo, this is also going to increase your damage by, I believe it's like 20% also. So if we get the full combo here, so we put this on, switch over here, do our heavy attack, and now when we switch, because there was the outro, And there we go. I hope this quick guide helped. If you have any comments, just please leave them down below and I'll answer all of them. And if you could just give me a quick like and subscribe, it would greatly help so I can help prove my wife that I can actually get some subscribers. But hey, you have a good one and we'll see you in the next one.